I don't wanna speak. Talking all that good, so I just hit you with the plays. Running up the score like Tyreek, I'm going deep. Watch me how I'm saucing, I be spreading it with ease. You gon' see the peace, you gon' see the flex when you hear these writtens. Trust me, you know the difference. I got a long ways to climb before you see a slippage. I see the process and the journey I'm supposed to be, but perplexed, cause I don't really see nobody close to me. Hopefully this ain't wasted and
Mansfield Christian, Clear Fork, in the Valley for some Tuesday night boys soccer here in Richland County. We'll welcome you back pre-game.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Alrighty, welcome to the Bob and Bob pregame show here with Greg Atkinson and Ken Spencer, live and free on the OH Report.
Here we go. Let's go. Game time.
Weston, Neal, Everett, Martin,
Finishing up introductions here, starters for the evening.
We're going to start with Mansfield Christian. We got Davis Winsky, senior, the senior Connor Luce. We got junior Alex Mayer, junior Max Hoovler, sophomore Noah Pierce, senior Anthony Smith, and then their leading scorer will be junior Weston Neal, junior Everett Martin, senior Luke Zarby, sophomore Grady Baker, and then senior Isaac McFadden. That'll be your starters for your Mansfield Christian Flames this evening.
Connor Hauger, Caleb Peters.
Team spotlight, so when taking a look at Mansfield Christian, so they've outscored opponents 14-1. Won their last match 5-0 against Loudonville. And on the year, tough from a defensive perspective, only allowed 1 goal against thus far through their games so far.
Coming in tonight's game, 2-0-1, 2 wins, 1 tie, starting tonight down in the Valley.
Let's move over to our player spotlight.
Yeah, player spotlight tonight's going to be Weston Neal. Again, like we mentioned, he's their leading scorer. He's got 5 goals in 3 games, averaging a little over a goal a game, and looking forward to seeing him play tonight.
Now we'll move over to Clear Fork. Team spotlight tonight. They won big the other night against Galleon, first league opponent of the year, averaging a little over 3 goals a game. Battle tested. I mean, they've had some games already against Madison, Lexington, so got a variety of opponents thus far.
It's D1, D2, and D3 already this year.
Let's move into player spotlight. So as anybody can imagine, Connor Hauger leads the team with 7 goals, 6 assists. Back from an ankle injury. I believe he broke his foot in the offseason here. Still not 100%, but based on the leadership here, close to it. As we go down through team roster, so we've got Bryson Schaffner's going to be starting in goal, Liam Beer, Connor Hauger, Caleb Peters, Cade Beachy, Bronson Frost, Jaden Beachy, Wes Bunnell, Sam Swindell, Owen Winkle, and Nick Martin, coached by Nate Gailey. And
Looks
we're
like
off.
Mansfield Christian starting off with a 4-3-2-1. From the back, 4 defenders, 1 guy up top. Immediate possession for the Flames, it looks like.
We'll have this evening, you have Mansfield Christian in their white tops, red bottoms, white socks, moving from right to left on your screen. Clear Fork will be in your all black kits, working from left to right on your screen.
2 seasoned officials tonight with Scott Tim and Andy Bear doing a 2-man crew down in the Valley tonight.
Can't beat the weather.
Nice.
After a little bit of rain last week. Can't ask for a better night here down in the Valley. So similar, it almost looks like we have Clear Fork's going to start out with a 3-5-2.
Nice run by Clear Fork, but no shot on goal. It's going to be a goal kick for the Flames. See if they play this long out of the back, and they do.
I think, historically, Mansfield Christian's kind of known as hey, we're going to keep possession, going to work the ball around. That mentality of the other team doesn't have the ball. Not going to be able to create a lot on us here.
It's like right away you got Everett Martin on the left side calling for the ball. He's been open a few times over there already this game, so we'll see if the Flames can find him wide here early on.
I think a key here, if you think maybe little strategy, depending on who won the toss here, but if you kind of can see here, we've got Clear Fork's goalie with his kind of covering his eyes. We've got the sun setting to our right. Potentially could come into play for a goalkeeper there for Clear Fork.
Got an early foul on Clear Fork here. So we're going to have on the Flames. So we have a direct kick by Clear Fork. Got the Flames backing up all the way to the defending third, and they try to play a long ball in. It's headed out.
Good ball in by Bronson Frost.
Grady Becker heads that ball out, but looks like Clear Fork keeps possession and taking it down the left sideline. Just a little too much of a touch there. Goes out of bounds early. So we'll turn back around and see if the Flames can get anything moving going the other way. So far early in the game, the ball has been played mostly on the Clear Fork attacking third. So the Flames have not been able to get the ball down to the other end quite yet.
Looked like in our JV match prior to the varsity game here, 6-0 win by the Flames. Kind of setting the tone for the evening.
Well, Clear Fork is pushing a lot of people up forward right now. Trying to get that early goal to set the tone early.
So Christian just right now not able to connect that final pass. We're going to have our first, throw in.
Flames keeping one guy back on offense to kind of stretch the field. We have a turnover there.
Legal throw in. Don't see it very often.
On the high school level.
So Christian looking to build out of the back here a little bit.
Nice touch.
Yeah, so Christian doing a really good job of spacing it out.
So first trip into the attacking third. Let's see if they can do anything with it. Cannot. Quick turnover, turned around by Clear Fork, moving up the left side of the field. Flames turnover, and now they're Flames still have not had a shot on goal. They're just content passing the ball around, making Clear Fork work for it. Now a quick little cross to the middle. And turn over to Clear Fork, and they're out and running, but they turn the ball right over at midfield. Now we'll see if the Flames can build anything from there.
I think right now Clear Fork just has to trying to keep possession, connect a few passes here. Neither team's really been able to connect anything more than 2 or 3 passes here. Mansfield Christian had that, able to break in there a little bit.
Both teams seem to be playing pretty similar, trying to possess the ball in the middle of the field and look for an opportunity into that attacking third. But so far the defenses are holding pretty stout back there. Really no quality shots on goal to this point.
Taking the first 5 minutes here to kind of fill each other out.
Flames happy with just playing the ball back, and then long serves in. Looks like they did find their. They
Great
roped
ball
one
in
up,
there
get
by
ready to take a
number
shot.
16.
Number 16, Luke Zerby, got free there a little bit on the right side. Ball out of bounds on Clear Fork. It'll be a quick throw in by Mansfield Christian's Anthony Smith.
Well, this is my first game of a boys game this fall thus far. I don't know about yourself. I haven't been able to sneak out outside of that Lexington game before ours.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not gotten the chance to see a ton of boys games. It's pretty amazing how fast the game gets when these guys get up and down the field as quick as they do. And Clear Fork throw in. It's like Mansfield Christian is just happy with the 4 guys on that back line. Seem to be doing a nice job. Again, no quality shots on goal, or really no shots on goal up to this point.
think right now both of these teams, and even Clear Fork, kind of based on the results, right? 4-2, 2 of their losses to Lexington and Madison. Probably, the cream of the crop right now in the area thus far, and this is kind of the next two teams behind there, potentially tossing an Ontario and a Mansfield Senior.
Yeah, I think we had a foul there on Mansfield Christian, to kind of a little shove out of bounds, so it was going to be a direct kick by Clear Fork. Turnover on that direct kick, so not a whole lot done with that opportunity. Right off the bat, Clear Fork struggling to connect any kind of passing through the midfield onto the attacking third. They're struggling to possess the ball.
Like you said, right now you've got Mansfield Christian with 4 kind of behind the ball.
Yep. Oh, the idea right there, we had our center mid tried to play a long ball, and the idea was solid because he was there, just not quite long enough, and it ended up being a turnover. Now we got the Flames on attack.
Good switch.
Through midfield. That's a great ball. Service up the middle.
A slide tackle on some turf. That might feel pretty good.
Turf's a little much different than grass when
Yeah.
you start slide tackling. It's like,
Deflection there.
Everett Martin really had a great idea there. And here he goes. Nice left foot. No call. Ball comes right back to him. Oh, just a little extra. Okay. So Flames are in business here with a direct kick. It's a foul on number 5. He called a foul there. Is that on Connor Hauger? Or did I get that wrong?
Caleb Peters. We had just wide there for Mansfield Christian.
Yep.
Check it on the replay there.
Great goal kick.
Connor Hauger able to bring the ball down. I think that might be the first time he's touched the ball thus far. I think Clear Fork, that's probably, as we talked, the key to the game here. They got to be able to find him, work through him, get him a little bit more involved. And so Christian in some business here.
Weston Neal shows off some foot skills through the middle, just can't quite finish, but you can see right away why he's the leading scorer on that team.
Some speed.
He's got a really, really nice change of pace, some next-level foot skills, and showing him off here early.
Just a little wide. I think that's one he probably wants to take back there.
I'd say that's
be able to finish
fair.
that back post. Great combination play, though, up through the center. I think that might be the bread and butter for Mansfield Christian tonight. Throw some numbers behind the ball.
Yeah.
Once they gain possession, then work on a little counter. See if they can catch Clear Fork off guard here.
I tell you, if they don't get more pressure put, and they can just hold those 4 in the back and attack with the rest, Clear Fork is going to have a long night ahead of them. So I'm not getting a ton of pressure.
We've got some Lady Warrior and Lady Colts action going on inside the gym here right next door. Lady Warriors up 20-7, looks like.
Ooh, what set are they in here?
Set 2.
Second set. Nice match. Might have to sneak over there and watch some Lady Warrior volleyball.
It's like what? Ontario won the first set?
Okay.
We're not biased by any means. We might need to watch what we say down here in Colt country, but as we're both wearing our Go Warriors gear here.
Yeah. That might be it.
Jessica's just standing right.
Yeah, I think that snack and drink that we were getting at halftime from
Probably
AD
not
Just
gonna
Bro
happen.
call, it's probably might not going to happen here.
Got a nice run there from Anthony Smith. Just one too many touches. They got another foul. They're going to call that one on Anthony Smith from the Flames. Just a little too much extracurricular there at the end. So got a direct kick coming up here from Clear Fork. To this point, they haven't been able to do a lot with those direct kicks. They've kind of just gone into traffic and turned going the other way. So let's see if we can change that.
And again, I think when you look at it, Mansfield Christian right now, they have all 11 players in that half of the field. Definitely defending with numbers. Clear Fork has to try to exploit that a little bit here if they can.
Yeah, Clear Fork's playing with a little deeper sweep. Number 1 back there is that Liam Beer. He's just playing a little deeper just in case one of the speedsters from the Flames get away from him. But to this point, Mansfield hasn't really done a breakaway as much as just build from the back. Yeah. They're bringing numbers when they come up.
I think kudos to Mansfield Christian, new coach.
Yep.
Coach McFadden over there, he's got it to where Mansfield Christian's done a good job. They're not necessarily kind of taking the bait as Clear Fork tries to draw them out. They're continuing to stay disciplined. And now here again, now you see they get forward to 4.
Yeah, the Colts got 7 to sometimes 8 people back on defense, as that's going to be hard to get through the middle with that many people back at a time. And on the other end, the Flames continue with 3-4 guys back, and the numbers, kind of a mismatch of numbers if they can keep doing that. Man, the Flames are moving the ball nicely. There's a nice through ball, just a little too far. That was a great run.
I think you can finally see Mansfield Christian getting settled in a little bit more, connecting a few passes.
Yeah, keeping the ball on the floor a little better and able to connect those balls. Both teams seem to be struggling to win the ball out of the air. Instead of just putting it on the floor and going forward a lot, there's just a lot of high kicks to try to settle to the ground right now.
And thus far, we're close to almost 14 minutes in, and neither team subbed.
No.
Not necessarily sure how deep either bench can go.
Clear Fork playing it all the way back to the keeper, and he kicks about a 60-yard shot out of the 18. But again, right to that Mansfield Christian back line. So not a whole lot of anything coming out of that other than just maybe a break for that defense.
A little errant pass there by Mansfield Christian.
Max Huvler's pretty quick. He just jumps back there, grabs the ball, and puts it up the field off of a Colt player, and Flames are off and running again. That was a nice little give and go by Clear Fork.
Able to find Hauger there again, working everything through him.
Here we go.
A chance by Clear Fork here.
They got it. Nice shot.
What a play by number 11, Jaden Beachy. That's goal number 4 on the year.
One shot, one goal. That kid, I guess you don't have to have a ton of shots when you just finish them all, right?
Check this replay. Little move there, beats the defender, back post.
Yeah.
Who was that there? Waiting back post even if he needed to kind of tap it in there.
Good finish. That was a really nice finish by that kid. It's funny. Would you say at this point the Flames have possessed the ball a little longer?
Yeah. If I were to probably go and guess, I'd say 60-40 in terms of possession here.
Crazy. Just how soccer works. Here. Nice finish.
Perfectly placed ball down on the ground.
Nice little celebration with his teammates. Feeling good about himself. Nice finish, young man. Clear Fork's not happy with just one. They're back on the attacking third again.
Let's see how now both teams kind of handle this. Is Mansfield Christian able to rebound? Clear Fork able to maybe, as you said, punch in a second. We've got A.J. Swendel coming in, freshman.
Clear Fork the first ones to make the subs then.
Number 8, Finn McCauley as well coming in.
Giving a couple of guys a break here.
Number 20, Owen Winkle's going to come out. Number 23, Nick Martin.
So now, Greg, if you're Clear Fork now, do you just kind of set back and let Mansfield Christian run a little bit and use some energy, or do you go ahead and try like crazy to get that second goal and put a little more pressure on them? We always want to score, but right now, are you a little more comfortable if you're Clear Fork up 1-0, or are you still not enough?
I think, again, you stick with what's worked, right? Up to this point, got you a goal. 15 minutes in here. We've got number 10 now, Jack Dudley, coming into the game, senior defender. I don't know who snuck out there. I think it was number 5, Caleb Peters. Okay.
No flame on the panics, or no panic with the Flames right now. They're just, I think they're comfortable where they're at. They think they're going to have plenty of chance to score, it seems like. And just no panic from that team right now. Down 1-0, but still playing possession and just settling into that role of trying to figure the game out right now and letting it come to them.
Connor Hauger there working back to win a ball.
A long ball served in from Clear Fork. Really had no chance. So easy retrieval by the Flames kicker. And
Connor loose there with this. Would you consider that a first save of the game?
yeah, I'd say. So 2 shots on goal, 1 save, and 1 goal. So not a bad percentage so far by Clear Fork, I suppose.
Refs are letting him play a little bit this evening.
Yeah, they are. Here we go.
First corner kick here for
Clear Fork's going to have a corner. Let's see what happens here. Have we watched a corner be defended yet? Or was this first one?
First one.
Let's see how physical it gets inside that 18 here on this corner kick. So if you're Clear Fork, you got nothing to lose. Oh, they do it quick. There ain't nobody setting this up. Oh.
Couple Clear Fork players there.
Great service in. Clear Fork was very aggressive to that ball.
I think a replay here.
Did they get their head on that?
Yeah, but I think both teammates kind of fighting for who wants a ball there.
Yeah.
Probably maybe a little difficult for whoever had the.
The ball served right out of bounds by the Flames kicker, trying to get it over there to Anthony Smith, but I feel like Anthony could have opened up a little wider there on that service, but then just immediately Clear Fork's right back into the attack. Ball across to the middle. It's broken up by Grady Baker. And Clear Fork playing
Grady Baker, you know whose son that is, right?
that old Matt Baker's
That's
kid.
old Matt Baker's son.
There you go.
Pops is showing him everything he knows.
See that.
We had Matt last night for our JV games against Medina. Said he was going to be finishing up a game and hurrying over here as well.
I'll tell you, ever since that goal, Clear Fork seems to have gotten more energy from that. It kind of flattened out. I thought the Flames were playing with a lot more energy at the beginning of this game. That goal seems to have taken some air out of the sails for them.
It's our second corner here now for Clear Fork.
Keeper comes out and grabs that one.
Another good save.
Throw out from the back and
had the idea. I mean, he had a couple players forward there for Mansfield Christian, just not able to find one of their feet.
Well, the Colts are just sitting back, keeping the ball in front of them, and able to be first to the ball almost every time. So they're just keeping everything in front of them right now, and the Flames aren't really able to do a lot with that. At the beginning of the game, they were building from the back, really smooth, but
got our first substitution here for Mansfield Christian. I'm going to test your eyes out. Can you see that far over to there?
I'm older than you. You think I can see that
Okay.
far?
Well, I'm going to stick with them. Clear Fork here. We got number 20, Owen Winkle in here. Number 18, Sam Swindell is coming out. We need to invest in some binoculars up this way, huh?
This field is amazing. They have such a great venue here at Clear Fork.
It's an IOU for who checked into the game here.
We got a throw in for the Flames down on the attacking third. Wow,
What a
nice
toss.
throw in. Oh, he put that right out in front of the box. Nice save.
Who was that with the throw? What is that, number 16 in the back that came up to take
It
that?
looks like Luke Zerby threw that ball in.
What
That
a
was
toss.
a really nice save by the keeper. So that was some little challenge there. Can you count a save as a throw in? I guess you can't throw it in from save it from a throw in, can you? A little jealous the other night. I was watching the girls' game, and Brian and Jesse were doing it. They kept showing the skyline. I keep looking out to see if the skyline's going to be back.
Good tackle there.
Oh,
There's another good ball there by Weston Neal, taking the defender on the outside, trying to find number 5 there, Alex Mayer.
yeah, there we go.
There you go. You ask and you shall receive.
That's it. Nice play by the Clear Fork keeper coming out there.
Consider that a corral.
The Colt Corral. There you go.
There we go.
What a nice run by Anthony Smith, though. The kid's got some wheels. He makes long runs, and his speed is almost deceiving back there. He's got big steps and service in from Clear Fork. Nice use of the head by Luke Zerby. Seems to be holding that defense down back there. Just one little mistake on the Flames defense has been the difference in this game so far.
I was enjoying the view. This is the first time I was curious to see the work they're doing down here. It looks like they've started on the baseball field here first of turfing. I know they've got softball, I believe, next on the docket coming up, hopefully by spring.
All turf school. You don't see too many of those.
No.
High schools have turf baseball, softball, and football.
That's where the Colt Corral really prides themselves on. Very supportive community, making upgrades to their facilities, their student athletes, which is outstanding to see.
Nice play by the Colts. Oh, just can't. It's got away from him there, but
You have a foul there on Connor Hauger. Maybe a little frustration of not getting that final touch like he was hoping, but
yeah.
Nice little combination here. You can take a peek. Great ball in there. Just try to get that final touch there.
Tiny little touch at the end.
Was that for Mansfield Christian? They got that.
Nice little give and go there. Was that Connor Luce back there on defense? We go. Got Anthony Smith down. Can Anthony win this ball in the corner? And just going to roll out of bounds. Looks like for a goal kick. Just a goal kick for Colts.
Same thing. Just continue to look at Mansfield Christian's, movement off the ball as they're defending. Doing an outstanding job allowing Clear Fork to make the mistake here. Now let's see if they can counter. And then Weston Neal out wide here. Let's see if he can do something with it.
Heights McFadden with the shot. Oh, just a little high. That was a good 20-yard shot there. Let's put it over the crossbar, so...
Just when I was about to say Mansfield Christian's not necessarily pressing and forcing to make a mistake there and then rip a bit optimistic shot from.
A little bit. I think that's the first shot they've taken from that distance.
Bit of tricky footwork there by number 11, Jaden Beachy.
Definitely see the Flames on the attacking third looking for Weston Neal. He's the target, right? I mean, he's moving around. Now you got Colts on the attack again, playing the ball back to the top of the 18. Number 11.
Just look at the numbers again. You got all 10 Mansfield Christian players inside almost that 18-yard box. Just defending with numbers.
They get the whole team back on defense, that's for sure.
Got three Colts here waiting to check into the game.
Weston Neal trying to take on a couple of Colts with a turnover there now. Just some nice pressure by McFadden up top, and Weston, just an unlucky touch. I think he was headed to the goal there.
Isaac McFadden with the ball back there. Well, that's Coach's son. I do believe he's quite the swimmer, right? Mansfield Christian doesn't have a swim team, so he's able to go over to Lexington. I think he was part of one of their All-Ohio relay teams there at Lexington. Comes back then to Mansfield Christian to play his soccer here.
Gotcha. Nice battle. Nice battle on the other side there. Max Hoovler just giving the Clear Fork offense all they want to have right there.
I think you're seeing things are starting to get a little more physical here.
Calling a foul on the Colts, so we're going to have a direct kick from about 40 out for for the Flames. We'll see if they put this online or just possess it up the field now. Looks like most of the Flames are moving inside the attacking third, so I think they're going to serve this up. Here we go.
I'm kind of surprised that center defender for Clear Fork backed all the way up almost into the 6.
Yeah, he did.
Mansfield Christian didn't necessarily go and take him as deep as they maybe could have. I'm waiting for number 16 there for Luke Zerby to maybe come up and take another long throw here. Like now they've maybe told him.
Colts happy just to kick that out. Flames are throwing it in. Under pressure, Colts are just knocking it out of bounds and live to fight another day. Nice throw in there.
That's what we're saying. Luke Zerby waiting to a couple of chances there where Mansfield Christian maybe not necessarily playing. Ken getting all choked up here. It's just soccer, Ken. Don't get all emotional on us.
I'm emotional.
If they didn't have the mascot as the Colts, the second choice was going to be stink bugs. So it's definitely.
Get a couple more subs for Clear Fork. Number 5, Caleb Peters in. I know I saw number 23, Nick Martin.
Oh,
good tackle there.
You think good tackle?
Got the ball?
You are opportunistic.
The corner kick here. Number 3 for Clear Fork.
Have the Flames had a corner kick yet?
They had that one. They had the one.
Again, you got 10 Flames back on defense.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's close. I was going to say, I was first one there where I think we're going to have another corner. Technically went off of a Mansfield Christian defender. I thought maybe the ball was already out of bounds. I don't think it was them saying that the goalie touched it necessarily.
So all the Colts are starting about top of the 18 and making a run.
Number 5, Caleb Peters there, kind of a flying in, literally trying to put his head on that.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on the Colts. Just a little extra. Lowering the shoulder there, trying to get on the attacking third. I gotta be honest, the first 5 minutes, it seemed like the Flames possessed the ball so well. Just through the middle of the field, had possession, but something's happened. I can't put my finger on it, but they're not possessing the ball the way they did at the beginning of this game.
Got 2 more subs coming in here for Mansfield Christian. Looks like number 13 there,
So
Oliver Kramer.
Yep, Oliver Kramer's in.
We had one more coming on the far side there.
That's a half a mile away from here, Greg. I didn't see that.
We need to get Andy Bear over there, get him mic'd up, let us know who's checking in.
That's fair.
I think, when you kind of brought up that of, hey, Mansfield Christian was possessing, what's changed? I think Clear Fork's gotten a lot more comfortable. They've put a little more pressure maybe on Mansfield Christian instead of just kind of sitting back in. Maybe made Mansfield Christian a little more uncomfortable here.
Nice slide tackle
Another
there.
good tackle there.
That was a really nice tackle by
Number 5.
Alex Mayer. Long service out of the back, but right to a Clear Fork player, but he can't settle it to the ground, so we're going to have the Max Hoovler retrieves the ball. Flames are going to possess it in the middle of the field. Now they're on the attack. Everett Martin down the left sideline, looking for maybe a little give and go here with McFadden. Still possessing the ball.
I think, both coaches probably, going to call it? Yeah.
That's going to be a direct kick in a very, very dangerous area here. Is he going to give him a card as well here?
No, I think Scott's just coming up to make sure he marks it where it needs to be.
Okay. The way he came out on the field, a little antsy. So you're on a football field. Do you know where 10 yards is at? That's 2 lines, Greg.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't have enough fingers and toes for that.
Nice ball right to the keeper.
See, and look again, you've got a Clear Fork defender all the way back on that post. Mansfield Christian not necessarily testing it out. Maybe you throw enough numbers in front. That was an easy, clear path for the Clear Fork goalkeeper to make that save.
They either they don't see that or that's just not in the game plan.
I think, again, as we talk, that sun's almost about to set fully to where, take advantage of this last little bit. You've got 7 minutes to go here in the game. Half.
This is where the this is where the Flames are the most dangerous, when they can get those maybe 2-3 passes from that backside, just connect them down the middle. But ever since the goal by Clear Fork, they have played so much more aggressive on defense.
Again, let's see if good run down the sideline.
Oliver Kramer with a really nice run. Can he catch up to this? Just a little too much pace on the turf. Looks like the Warriors are just about ready to take the Colts out here.
24-11, 1 set 2.
How about them Warriors volleyball program?
One more. I think they've won 2 straight. I saw
Colonel Crawford on Saturday.
Coach, teamed up with her former, Colonel Crawford coach came over and joined us at.
Greg, first volleyball game ever I went to. Guess which game it was? Colonel Crawford on Saturday.
Okay.
First volleyball game ever.
You've been to some more volleyball games than you have men's soccer, huh? There you go.
Game?
Winner. Another 3-set winner for the Warriors.
Is that a new coach in Ontario this year?
I think she's in year 2, maybe 3.
Year 2. Turning the Warrior volleyball program around. OH report is there.
I was going to say, we're out of stuff to bring you. I can maybe get some dodgeball in the Middle East. But
OH report carrying just about everything.
Little cluster here in front of the goal. I think I saw Ontario's got a big game later this week against Galleon. He's usually a pretty tough opponent within the area.
Volleyball.
yes.
Ontario volleyball is playing Galleon.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Ontario's only loss has been to Lexington.
That Stover plays down in Lexington.
Yep. I think
Snake
you got an
Thomas is pretty
Ava
good.
Brown as well. Last year's a
Yep.
freshman, was first team All-Ohio, I do believe. They've got a pretty good group of sophomores from what I hear.
Nice ball.
Ball out wide here. Good turn there by number 8, Finn McCauley.
I'd like to see Luke Zerby keep him from crossing that ball there. You had a freshman carrying that ball down the side. You got to get in front of that. This kid's the real deal. Weston Neal taking on pretty much the whole
1v4. He says here, I'm going to.
Lays it off nicely to Oliver Kramer. That's going to be a corner kick coming up for the Flames. Let's see if we can do anything here.
This is
Let's
only
take
their
another
second,
look at this.
second for the game.
I can see why he leads the team in scoring. The change of pace, just a really nice skill set, just laying it off. Love to have seen Mr. Kramer take a little shot there if he's got a left foot. Put it on line, see what happens there.
We got taking this number 19, Grady Baker.
Mr. Baker.
Okay. Almost every single one of the Flames, out top of the, almost 18 there. See if they're going to make a run in.
Grady Baker with a left-footed corner kick.
Be another goal kick.
Yeah, that'd be a goal kick. Let's take another look at this.
Little near post run there. I mean, by design, maybe you clear up the space there in front, run an individual in there. Almost worked.
Smart play by the Colt defense, just knocking that out off of them. Get the ball in and play another play here. Nice goal kick. Everett Martin on that back line is a nice little defender. Kind of a jack of all trades back there. Possesses the ball, does the dirty work.
Ball back here.
Grady Baker playing the ball back. Wait, did we just say Grady Baker took that corner kick?
Yeah, the last corner, yeah.
Is he playing defense all the way on the right-hand side back here now?
Yeah, I think he came up to take that.
Long run back. McFadden being patient back there. Great service outside, then making a nice little run. See if they can keep that on. Weston, boy, he just wants to give and go. Switching the ball to the other side here. Everett Martin. Can Everett win the ball? Plays it back here. Now we'll have a nice long kick, and there's absolutely zero Flames there to get that ball. That's a nice – I'm just not 100% sure why the Colts kicked that and didn't possess that one.
It's a good run.
Really
Number
nice
7
run by
there.
the
Cade
Colts.
Beachy kind of came across that defender there, took him out first, created the space. Let's just see if Clear Fork can possess the ball a little bit. There's that mistake that Mansfield Christian wants. Down to almost 2 minutes left in the half here. We've got Connor Hauger waiting to get back in the game here.
Here we go. Nice out by the keeper from the Flames. He's going to roll this ball out. This play from here looks like Alex Mayer is going to. Oh, here we go. You do not see them allow Weston Neal be one-on-one very often. Most of the time, there's 2 or 3 Clear Fork defenders around him, and one little touch, and he was going to be one-on-one.
Say that's Liam Beer just continues to.
Oliver Kramer to no one.
Just right to find.
Yeah. Now Clear Fork, I think, is just going to try to wean this out and get to halftime with a 1-0 lead. You know, Flames serve this ball to the corner, and literally not one Flame. They look a little tired right now, Greg.
I mean, they've only went, 2 deep? I mean, Clear Fork's only really went 3 deep.
Yeah. It's a big field. This is one of the bigger fields in Richland County, this turf field is.
And both teams, haven't really done probably what they would like in terms of keeping possession. They're both having to work.
Yep.
If you're able to possess the ball, make the other team work, maybe wear them down. Just neither team's been able to do that just yet. Connor Hauger finally checks in the game here, see if he can maybe make something happen the last 30 seconds here.
Nice cross here. See what we can do. Just not connect with anybody.
Nobody holding that run out top of the 18 there.
Here we go. Let's see what Weston Neal's going to be one-on-one here. Not enough time. They're just going to knock it out and go to halftime. What a great halftime. Really well-played soccer match down here in the Valley.
Alrighty. That is our half there. We'll be back after this break. You're watching again boys high school soccer live and free on the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. That's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions. at MWD Logistics.
Alrighty, just wanted to go through and again thank our sponsors for tonight's live and free between the Mansfield Christian Flames and the Clear Fork Colts. We've got MWD Logistics. Need a warehousing and logistic partner that gets you the storage needs? Store and move your inventory seamlessly into the customer's hands with MWD Logistics. We've got Mechanics Bank, Richland County's only independent community bank. Got Bob and Bob Door Company. Entry doors, store doors, garage doors, and openers. Bob and Bob Doors have been providing fast, friendly, and reliable service for over 51 years. Lacey Construction. Experience your can trust, done right and on time. And then Clear Fork Valley Foundation. Clear Fork Valley Foundation promoting student academic achievement and rewarding teacher excellence in education. We'll take one final break here, and when we come back, we will enter into our halftime show. We'll kind of recap stats, see what predictions we have for the second half, but we'll welcome you back here again live and free from the OH Report here in the Valley.
3, 2, 1, let's go!
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Bob and Bob halftime show. So Ken will go ahead and then break us down here of some halftime stats here. I'll take us through Clear Fork first. So two shots, one on goal. Total of 3 corner kicks for the half. 1 save in goal, 0 cards, 4 fouls in total.
Yeah, very good. Mansfield Christian had 3 shots on goal and only the 1 save. Unfortunately, they gave up only 2 shots on goal, but 1 in, 1 not. And then Mansfield Christian, pretty clean game so far with only 2 fouls. So we're going to start the second half with the Flames with possession right off the bat. Working from the back forward, Grady Baker kind of just playing some possession ball from the back. This is how they started the first half, just possessing the ball, and then they lost that a little bit. I will say, Weston Neal is absolutely their target up top. They are looking for him every time they get the ball. They're looking to get it to number 12.
That's what I was going to ask you. What do you feel is the keys here for Mansfield Christian to get back in this, potentially get that tying goal, maybe even then find another to take the lead?
Well, for me, in my mind, they've got to find another option other than Weston because he's getting bracketed. Every time the ball gets anywhere near midfield, you'll see Clear Fork defenders come up, get on either side of him, ready to contain him. If they can't find a wider option or a different option other than him, and he is probably one of the better options in the area. He's nothing against him, but only having one option against that defense didn't work in the first half, and I got to believe it's not going to do much better in the second half. And so they need another option. That's my key for Mansfield Christian.
And then opposite foot here, how do you Clear Fork? How do you preserve that 1-0 goal? Maybe you go get a second, get a little insurance.
Yeah. So keeping pressure on them. I mean, I think they keep attacking the way they did. They really made some great runs on the outside, crossed the ball really, really well. Several chances with corner kicks. It seemed like they got their head almost on every corner kick. But the key for them is exactly what's going on right now. Make Weston get rid of the ball, get him tired, make him work all the way up from the midfield, and make Mansfield Christian have a second option. Now, whether that second option is McFadden or another offensive player, I don't know what that is, but right now it doesn't seem that the Flames are ready to find that second option. They're just relying on Weston to do that. And as soon as I say that, he takes a shot on goal. That'll be a save by the Clear Fork keeper. Really not a great shot on goal, but it did make it to the keeper, and he came up with a save. Then he unleashes about a 55-yard punt right to Mansfield Christian, who immediately goes into possession through the midfield.
So I think that's where right now, hey, who can get out wide here for Mansfield Christian? How can we get a little bit of width? You know, I think everything's trying to go right down the center for the most part. How can we use a little bit of width here? Hold Clear Fork honest to creating a little space. Ball bounces around a little bit here. We're going to have a foul.
Yeah. Did he call that foul on Mansfield Christian?
No, that was on Clear Fork. Kind of bumped him there, so you're going to have a direct kick here in.
Okay, so we're going to have
Clear Fork territory here.
David Winschke's going to serve this ball in from the right touch line. Let's see if they can do any damage here. Low service in, really not any chance. It just hit feet, but now you got a long ball played in from, my goodness. That Clear Fork keeper almost overplayed himself there. Came all the way out to the top of the 18, and that ball just about got over his head.
When they say catching it at the peak, I think that was at the highest peak that he was going to be able to without it going over his head.
Now Clear Fork's doing something I didn't really see them do a lot in the first half, is they're possessing the ball through the midfield. And of course, as soon as I say that, they turn it over.
Yeah.
I might stop talking about that. Not a whole lot of luck.
Got your abbreviation there.
So they gave me an abbreviation for Davis Woshinsky. So
Woshinsky.
Woo.
Yeah, there you go.
If we had a student section, that's how they would say it. Woo. Woshinsky.
That's like up for me living in, tell me to Worcester.
So Davis, if it's 4 more days from now and you're watching this, I apologize for messing your name up there, kid.
Good ball here. Keeper does well to get off his line. He's
played
active.
He's played on turf a few times,
Yeah,
hasn't he?
you can maybe tell a little bit.
The way he comes out and slides, jumps up. He's played on turf. Nice kick. So, Greg, what's the advantage of a keeper just punting the ball 50 yards down the middle for a 50-50 ball, or just trying to possess a nice little ball out of the middle?
Yeah, I think that's all dependent on, right? It's depending on your style of play that a coach wants to play, whether it's keeping possession, similar to like a goal kick, right? It's, hey, do I want to keep possession out of it? Or you'll have some that, hey, my personnel, it doesn't allow me to do so. I'd rather maybe lose a ball in the opponent's half of the field. Or when you got somebody like Clear Fork with a Connor Hauger, they probably figure, hey, if I can get a flick, him making a second run in behind, and he's off to the races straight off of a goal kick or a punt. So to each of their own from a coach and a strategy perspective, I guess you could say.
Max Hoover's having a nice game. Max keeps stepping up. They try to play that ball. Clear Fork's tried to play that ball wide a couple times, and Max has just stepped into that passing lane, taking a step forward, and then possessing the ball. He's having a nice little game over there, playing the right back on the defensive end.
Andy Bear there telling him to come back a little closer.
No, Andy and Scott haven't had to run a lot this game. It's just kind of been back and forth, pretty much possession.
We've got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Travis Berardi is in the building.
T-Bone.
He's officially a lucky charm for the Lady Warriors, I hear. 3-0 victory, so he's been invited back to every game, balance of the year.
Clear Fork switching the field here. The Flames did a really nice job of not panicking on that switch and just shifted their whole defense over to that. Really good coaching there by Coach McFadden on that defensive end. No panic from them.
I think that's just where Clear Fork, they've got to be able to, not force it, right? They're forcing a big ball instead of continuing to see if they can do something like this, right? Connecting a couple passes just like they did on their first goal. Another good through ball.
Oh, that's a great ball. Kind of a misplay by the
corner kick.
Flames keeper. He should have. And, boy, it looks like Clear Fork is playing this quickly. Oh, my goodness. He kind of just went, grabbed it, and kicked it. You don't see too many corner kicks played that quick.
That's a different approach. You could probably catch some folks off guard.
Now you got Weston coming all the way back to the defending third to help out. And then getting himself back into position, making a little bit of a run here. Have a little bit of a misplay there.
Anthony Smith thought he was going to get an overlapping run there.
I think the idea is right. He just didn't have good communication with that guy playing the 11 over there on the left side.
Zach
and
Martin.
I think McFadden saw the same thing we saw. He's getting let somebody else take this throw in. Let's see what happens here.
You're going to see. Oh, I thought Zerby was going to go with the long throw again. Decides to keep possession out of it here. I'd be curious how many goals that Mansfield Christian actually scores off of a throw in there. I mean, that's like a corner at that point.
He can throw it in.
They've got to be able to get some chances, and I would guarantee some goals as well off of it.
You know, Greg, there's a girl. I watched a girl from Mansfield City, Annalise Norris, throw the ball in the other day. Oh, here we go. Oh, called him offsides. Well, what a great run. Fans,
that had to have been close. I don't know if we've got a replay on there.
See if we can get a replay here. The fans certainly disagree with that call made by the referee over there. You're going to hear a lot of no ways, and that didn't happen out of the fans here.
I think from a referee perspective, playing on a football field like this, you're able to kind of use the football lines as kind of your gauging point as well. So
he's got a pretty good look at it.
I think to their dismay, potentially, I mean, he's in a good spot to be able to.
Yeah. Again, the Flames attacking right down the middle. Clear Fork putting 4 or 5 guys there, just bunching it up. There you go.
All right, Zerby, let's see if he comes up and kind of takes his.
Just a long throw-in?
Throw-in corner kick here.
Is that what we call that now? A throw-in corner kick?
Yeah. Throw-in corner.
All the way back to the track. Oh, my. He does throw in corner, doesn't he?
Oh. Goalie's on the ground, bouncing around. Woo.
Wow.
Corner.
So it's going to be another corner kick here by Mansfield Christian. Very few opportunities here. They got to figure out how to capitalize on these because you just don't know how many more chances you're going to get to score here.
I think the key here for Mansfield Christian is, right, the goalie for Clear Fork, very active. You know, one of the more active goalies you're going to see. How do you get to where you keep it out and away from him here or catch him off guard a little bit?
Yeah, well, nice ball in.
Got an out-swinging ball. Goalie comes. Ooh.
Tell you what, he got helped out by his defender.
Liam Bear playing backup goalie there. Goal line save.
That ball was headed to the net.
Take a peek at this. Look, goalie's all the way out. McFadden heads it in, thinks he's got a goal. Liam Bear says otherwise.
Very well played. His keeper was down there for a second, thought he might have given up a goal, but he's back up and at it now.
He's going to buy him a lunch tomorrow, saving him.
They still have those square pizzas at lunch. Those were big in the 80s, Greg. The little square pizza.
You weren't packing your lunch when you went to school, huh?
No, I walked to work. I walked to school. What?
Another good slide tackle here, Liam Bear. Those are ones to where you're coming through with the body. Some could say, hey, in the box though. Scott Thames not gonna give up a PK there. What a great ball by Connor Hauger.
Oh, nice job by the keeper, but I will tell you, that's probably been one of the best well-played balls all night. Just a really nice out by the keeper. Had he stayed on his line, that's one-on-one with the keeper, probably results in a goal there. Clear Fork possessing the ball in the midfield right now. Now they're going to play it back. Thought they were going to go back to their keeper, but keep it up top. And Weston is all over that field, isn't he? He is just everywhere.
That's not one where you might necessarily want to keep possession in the back with him there. Similar on the other end, moving the ball around with Connor Hauger up there. You're
right.
Trying to get a little risky there. So I know you brought it up earlier. So Annalise Norris, acting as if you don't necessarily know who she is, but
I know who she is.
I think a lot of folks maybe don't know Big Dog. The new head coach at Mansfield, senior, sitting here next to me, taking over the TY Tigers.
That's right, man. TY Tigers.
Talk to us a little bit. I know there's been a little bit of noise over there coming out of the gates. What, 3-1? Got a big game coming up on Thursday.
Yeah, I'll tell you about. Let's see what's going on here. We got a direct kick by Clear Fork here, and I'll give you the big report on the TY Tigers here.
Cade beat you with the.
Cade services in. And nice flick.
Good
nice save by the keeper. Wow, that's a nice little ball. You think that's a set play? You think they practice that? Just who
was that? Number 18 for Clear Fork. I mean, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he is. I'm really impressed with this Grady Baker back here. I keep watching him, and he's kind of coaching his teammates. Like, you go here, you go there. Smart player, and super athletic. He just kind of taking charge of that defensive line back there.
We got Jack Dudley checking in the game for the Colts, and number 20, Owen Winkle. I think I'm saying that right.
Winkle? I can't guess. I got the...
Well, I might need my pronunciation as well. Winkle.
Again, Baker with the save. Just doing what he does back on defense right now, holding the Colts to 1 goal in the first half. And
I mean, at what point here do you think Mansfield Christian maybe kind of opens things up and puts some numbers forward to get a goal, or do they, or you continue just to play a little more conservative here?
Nice ball through. That is a next-level slide tackle there.
What is that, number 5, Alex Mayer?
Alex Mayer with one heck of a play there. He really did a nice job running that ball down. So we're going to have a big throw-in here from the just playing the feet. McFadden with a nice chest. Possession. Playing that ball off to Anthony Smith. They're able to get something. This is the first time we've seen him one-on-one with anybody. And, just wide. That is the first time there's been one defender on Weston Neal, and now you know why. You guys can see that in the replay. That's the kid you cannot let be one-on-one with anybody if you're the Colts.
I think that big difference there, right? You see him kind of slow down a little bit.
He did. And that's a sign of a next-level finisher right there. A kid that gets up there, gets inside the attacking third, drops his heart rate, and looks for a place to finish it.
Finds
just a
where the
little
keeper's
bit.
at, just was a little bit wide.
Yeah. My word. That's the first time I've seen this year that I personally have seen him go one-on-one. And now I can understand why they have him up there. Just the change of pace, the way he went into there, that kid is he's a next-level player, that's for sure. Then, next-level players, I will tell you, of all the programs in Richland County, Mansfield Christian has had their fair share of next-level boys players. They won state championship in 2014, runners-up in 2013. From 2010 to 2017, I don't think there was many programs better than Mansfield Christian. Those 7 years was a pretty amazing run for the Flames. Producing few All-Americans, more All-Ohio players, 5 or 6 All-Ohio, and at least 2 or 3 All-American players from those teams. And Coach Armstrong almost had a dynasty there, if you will. I don't know how long it takes to have a dynasty, but the Flames came as close as I think you can.
You had a bunch of groups coming in. I know early on, the first batch of them, you had the kind of bunch of brothers. You had the Cochran brothers. Mm-hmm. I do remember that you had Jared McPeak and some different ones were some a little bit later on there.
Well, I believe Jared and Brandon Mount were brothers, right?
Yeah.
Or at least
it seemed like they were kind of attached at the hip.
Yeah. So, and then Griffin Baker. Wasn't he an All-Ohio player there for them?
This last year, maybe.
Yeah. And then they're All-American with Jared McPeak and Brandon Mount. I mean, you know how hard it is, Greg, to get All-American players in a program, and for them to have 2 boy All-American players, that speaks pretty highly of their program overall.
You got to have that team success. Mm-hmm. They definitely had that year in, year out. And I think the only other since then, you've had Lexington boys have been on kind of a streak of I think 5 straight district championships here as of late.
Here comes the Flames. They're in the attack. Nice cross. They're going to have a corner kick. The Flames got to finish one of these, 22 minutes left. They're not going to have many more opportunities. Let's see this again. So he is there. I don't know if he can play that ball. It's really good defense there. So I think he did what he could to get a corner kick out of it, right?
You take that risk of not doing, kind of sliding in there at the last minute, and that ball gets across. Anything can happen from there. 2
completely different styles of corner kicks. You have the Colts that come up and within 3-4 seconds are taking theirs. The Flames are deliberate. They take their time. Oh, my word. That ball, it was in there for a minute.
Ooh.
Oh, again,
just can't get over it.
Over, yep. Nice header from the Flames. You got to wonder, Greg, just a little bit, as we see the replay there, you got to wonder how many more chances are the Flames going to have. We've played 3 quarters of the game now, 20 minutes left plus. How many more chances are they going to have at that goal?
Here's Clear Fork kind of playing short, so I know you brought it up earlier. You got a goalie like you do in Clear Fork with Bryson Schaffner. They can play a big ball, but they keep possession out of the back. So I think maybe it's even what time of the game here? Connor Hauger here, getting loose.
Oh, nice defense. That's some really good defense. Anthony's.
You got Mansfield Christians, not necessarily in a league. I do believe maybe they are now in with Loudonville and are they in there with Crestview and different ones like that as well in terms of like an independent?
Maybe
of all
in
of
the
them
district. I'm not sure about the conference. I don't really follow that conference. Are they D3?
Yeah, they're D3.
D3, yeah.
I know Clear Fork as well. I mean, they're obviously in the MOAC with Ontario. I know that kind of comes down to usually a two-horse race, similar like it does in the girls.
Yep.
I think, maybe Ontario's had the run of play with that. I don't necessarily know if Ontario's even lost a league game on the boys' side since they've joined the MOAC, but based on what we've seen out of Clear Fork thus far this year, maybe they have.
Yeah.
Looking to kind of change the script there.
Yeah, Ontario got a new coach this year, Steve Armstrong. Speaking of Mansfield Christian, Steve Armstrong was a Mansfield Christian coach for a lot of years, right?
Correct. Moved into the athletic director role, bounced back out, and now has made the move over to Ontario.
That's going to be a foul on number 10 from Clear Fork. Just a little elbow in the back there on Weston Neal. Watch this replay. Here it comes. There you go.
Just the second foul
little
of the half here. We're almost halfway in. I mean, that's been the thing tonight. Quiet, not necessarily any dirty tackles, just clean soccer.
I'm seeing a couple guys standing here to sub in for both teams. Is this, did I miss some subs before, or is this some of the first subs into this half?
Clear Fork subbed in 2 earlier in the game, or in the half here. This will be now another 3, and Mansfield Christian's first subs of the half. Again, both sides only really going 2 to 3 deep. Some individuals haven't necessarily been out the entire game, looking to probably go the full 80 minutes.
Alex Mayer showing off a little bit of foot skills there. He really possessed the ball nicely, just could not find anybody to pass it off to. I mean, if you're Clear Fork now, you're happy as punch to let Mansfield Christian pass the ball around on their own side of the field.
You can kind of see now Clear Fork, they've tossed now 6 kind of back behind the ball.
Right.
Content with giving them that space in front.
Got a 1-0 lead, why not, right? Mayer on the side. He's got a decent little change of pace foot skill. Playing the ball back here, and then a nice service to the middle. Nothing there. Just
all you're seeing is a bunch of black jerseys. Colts in defense. Just as I say that, whoa. Another corner kick here. Ball squeaks through here. Who was that? Number 9, Anthony Smith, almost pokes that in.
That's the second time. I mean, if you're Mansfield Christian, you're going to watch this tape tomorrow and be like, man, we had our chances.
A little bit of a deflection there. Great save, though, by Bryson Schaffner.
Absolutely. Great camera work by the OH crew right there.
That's Jeremy Peoples taking care of us. Was it Jeremy Peoples taking good care of us?
How about a big shout out to Jeremy Peoples for great quality.
Another save. I'm telling you, Liam Bear, he might be our MVP of the game if we were to.
He's had as many saves as the keeper
he has.
At this
2.
point.
The game could be 2-1 if Liam wasn't just hanging out on that line. Talk about knowing your role.
Greg, you could watch 10 soccer matches and not see that happen. We've seen it happen twice tonight in one game.
A lot of sometimes individuals will get drawn off that line when they get caught ball watching. He's continued to sit right where he needs to be.
See, Scotty Tim down there checking his clock. He's like, it's dinner time. This game's about over. Checking the clock. We've got about 16 minutes left here. Still 1-0 Colts. But definitely seen a change in the game here just in the last few minutes. Mansfield Christian getting a lot more aggressive. Here we go with Weston Neal up top with McFadden. Kind of playing a 1-2 game here. Playing the ball back. It looks like Mansfield Christian's going to build from the back now.
Uh-oh. We got a player down for Clear Fork on the far sideline. Looks like number 11, Jaden Beachy, the lone goal scorer for the game.
Well, they cannot afford to lose him. He is the one kid. Is it a cramp or hard to tell? But it's on the far sideline. Clear Fork's going to have to run all the way across the field. There comes Coach Beachy across the field to check on him. I think, is Coach Beachy a doctor? Doctor, chiropractor?
We've got athletic trainer Jamison Giefer here heading out on the golf cart.
All right, it looks like it might just be a cramp. He's up and moving. I got the gator down there following him just in case something goes south here. That guy is doing.
Now you insert everyone running over, making sure they're getting water after seeing a teammate or an opposing a player cramping up. I mean, I think that's one to where it's always tough. High school athletes, right? It's a cool. We've had some cool evenings here. Individuals think they don't necessarily have to be drinking as much as they would if it were hot weather.
Yeah.
But you get an intense game like this where a lot of these, again, they've played potentially almost a full up to this point now.
Yep. They got him laying down on the sidelines. I got to believe that's a cramp. The way they're stretching him and throwing water at him right now, just cramping up. And he has had several long runs. So, and to me, he seems like the fastest kid on that end of the field. So they need him to stretch out the field. We'll see if, while he's out of the game here, if Mansfield Christian can make something happen. Nice ball played back by Weston here. Oliver Connor
Christian
playing
just does such a good job of not forcing the envelope here. Waiting for that chance.
McFadden just can't figure out now. They're playing the ball long, and since they don't have Beachy in the game, they don't really have anybody up top that can stretch that field out now. So Mansfield Christian possesses the ball right back, looking for Weston over the middle there.
You may want to bite your tongue on that. Connor Hauger may be coming after you. 7 goals, 6 assists.
Well,
leading point for Clear Fork. He may have something to prove here for you.
It's fair. That was one of the keys to the game, right? Can they stop Hauger? I mean, that's fair.
So far, they have beat you with the lone goal, but
Hauger's had his fair share of games with lone goals, right?
He's proven himself probably at any time here. Similar on the other end of things here with Mansfield Christian and Weston.
Yep. It's like Alex Mayer just putting some heat on him over there.
Letting him know he's there, huh?
Yeah, definitely. He's a feisty little player there. Yeah, that's going to be a foul. Is that on McFadden?
It's a good shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah, good contact there. Maybe a little frustration on his part. Down 1-0. 14 minutes left to go in the match and starting to feel a little frustrated. Maybe not having the game he's hoping for, but still plenty of time, young man. Just keep playing hard. Clear Fork with a
switch of the field, just nobody.
Yeah, there's nobody.
A little too far out wide, that far end.
I wonder, one of the things I've noticed that Clear Fork is not doing like they did in the first half, it seems like Weston has more chances playing against one player than he did in the first half. He's more one-on-one now. Let's see if they can find him, because I got to believe Mansfield Christian thinks that they can make him play if they can just get him the ball one-on-one with anybody on Clear Fork's team. But so far, that hasn't been the case so far.
I think just here at some point, Mansfield Christian, when does, Coach McFadden start to toss some numbers forward?
Yeah.
Try and create some, he's got the chances, but once you do find kind of that point individual, maybe the numbers aren't getting up and around him as quickly as he would like. Again, Clear Fork, kudos to them as well. They're ensuring that's difficult for him.
Clear Fork not really. Beachy's coming back in the game here. He's stretching out on the sidelines waiting to be subbed in, but since he went out of the game, they don't really have a true number 9 up top. There's not really that true striker position being played. Is number 4, is that Hauger?
Yeah, that's Hauger.
So Hauger's up there now, but you'll see him come back all the way into the midfield to get the ball. And they got Baker. It's kind of man-marking him, or I don't know if he's man-marking him or just playing.
I think Andy.
Yeah.
A little push there. Let it go to see if there's any advantage. Calling it back now.
Mansfield Christian players are incredibly respectful. They're coached so well. There's a play. They look at the ref like, okay, there we go. Let's back up and play. You know, you don't see that all the time with teams. The question of the ref and all that stuff, and their team is typically pretty good about this. It's a call, let's play on, see what happens next. There's a nice ball to the middle.
Mr. Berardi out. Said it's his bedtime.
He's gone?
Yeah, he's got to go get his PJs on.
All right.
Usually.
Back-to-back episodes of Mama's Family, and he's out.
Yep. Mama's Family is his favorite TV show. Usually he's out by 9 p.m.
He's probably got some TiVo going on tonight with All in the Family. And now you got Clear Fork possessing the ball. Clear Fork's getting ready to rip one up. Let's see if he serves it in here.
Good ball.
Anybody on the other end of that? Oh, they called him offsides. Wow. Is that their first shot on goal? Even though it was offsides. I don't remember having many shots on goal this half.
Ball gets bounced around here. Ball in. He had to have been close. So just that last little bit, Mansfield Christian defender was pinching forward a little bit while Hauger then was heading towards the goal.
You're going to talk the OH report into getting the old AI out like they have in the World Cup.
Little goal line technology, huh?
Goal line technology coming out. They got to get right on it. I'm sure that makes sense. A lot of coverage these guys do every year.
I think that can be where we put in the plug for our next big sponsor that would like to sponsor our goal line technology, high school local soccer in Richland County here.
Yeah. Well, it's not just soccer. You know, Greg, I'm around high school. My kids are in high school. I've been around high school sports for a lot of years. And the OH, just the growth that you see. You know, you saw these little guys a few years ago, and now it seems like they're pretty much everywhere. What's the call here? Calling it on.
Hauger kind of tossed down there, Mr. Baker.
Yes, he did.
Probably could have gone either way. Maybe the protagonist there got.
I'm not even sure.
Guilty.
Protagonist?
Maybe he's a retaliator.
All right, that's a better.
Maybe that's a better word for you.
I get that one. Small words for me.
Okay. If I say it confidently, then it just sounds like it fit.
That makes sense. Well, looks like the Flames got a little something going on here.
We're down to under 10 here.
Yeah.
Again, you can kind of see maybe Mansfield Christian, you've got a couple more numbers up there.
Mayer just can't, Mayer gets that ball in the middle and 3-4 guys immediately around him. It feel like they're going to have to go from the outside to end down in the attacking third. Clear Fork does such a great job of congesting the middle of the field. I feel like if the Flames could ever get a run on the outside and cross it, then that's going to be the opportunity right there. Ooh. Greg, you've been around the game a long time. At this point, less than 10 left. Most of these guys have been out in the field a long time at this point, right? How much right now is exhaustion just setting in? I mean, you're what, 77, 73 minutes into the game? Are you exhausted? Are you running on fumes at this point?
I mean, I'd like to say yes, but I mean, when you look at this, I don't see that there would probably be a different game plan in any other game for both these teams, right? They've only went 2 deep. If you're Mansfield Christian's case, 3 deep. If you're Clear Fork, you're at this point. One of them is what, 4 games in. This is Clear Fork's now 7th. I mean, you're probably in pretty good shape. Both have possessed the ball relatively well. Kind of waited for that chance to where. Yep. I'm sure there's a little bit of exhaustion there as well, but right now it's such a close game. You want to squeak out a win against really an area rival, even though they're in different divisions. Little bragging rights.
Right. Oh, that could have been a. Looks like West got knocked off the ball pretty good there. But he's still battling.
Both teams really using their bodies here
Yeah,
well.
they are, for sure. Anthony Smith just all in. He has got long legs. He is all over the place. See Baker just playing it back to the keeper here and just going to reset, bring it out the other side. Kind of the rule of thumb, in one way, out the other. I'll see if they got a nice run going on the left-hand side, but they missed him. They didn't play it.
Took the defender out, though.
Yeah.
Created some space for him there.
But now you got a shout out here from Jordan Spencer on the OH report. So hope everybody's following us online and watching the game here. A lot of good stuff. It's been a really fun game.
I think it's a quiet night. I don't necessarily know of a ton of other area games going on, girls or boys, from a soccer perspective.
Just a little volleyball going on earlier tonight on the OH report. Greg does. They did
Good
it.
rip from there.
Oh, nice save. Tell you, it looked like Anthony Smith had a nice run in. Him and Weston both were just a half a step. That keeper just jumped out and made a great save.
Bryson Schaffner with yet another. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily consider that a save, but another gather that really could have been.
Yeah. I think that
was
was
costly.
Yeah.
Two Mansfield Christian Flames right there, just ready to pounce.
Mayer's got a nice little skill set. You know, he distributes the ball well, makes really good decisions back there.
Under 5 to go here. Both teams subbing here. Number 7's in for Clear Fork, so Cade Beachy back into the game. Probably get a little bit of time management here by both teams, right? You get down to that under 5 mark here. I think you get under 4, and if Clear Fork's subbing on their own, we got to stop the clock, but Mansfield Christian had somebody
That's
up.
going to be a foul on Mansfield Christian. That ball bounced. It's a little extracurricular going out in there in the middle, and
that's one where it's tough as a coach, right? You want them to play a little bit, probably more disciplined soccer here.
Well,
a foul there. You had a couple teammates back post that had a good chance.
Play aggressive. I mean, in the school of thought, you're 80 yards away from your own goal. If you're going to be aggressive there. So, you know, from the see, you got possession by Clear Fork. They don't seem to be in a hurry to do much anything right now.
That's right. I said little time management here.
Nice throw in.
Sometimes you'll get coaches, hey, go take it in the corner here. Maybe the last 2 minutes, put a foot on it.
Like that was going to be a foul, but I think they just had possession there and saved on the foul. McFadden trying to play it through the middle, and then just a turnover. You got Hauger up top, but he's by himself now, just kind of adding enough pressure so they can't.
Clear Fork's done a good job of, hey, knowing they need to get numbers back behind the ball.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Clear Fork sometimes has 8 guys back right now, Greg. Just they
really
know
outside of Hauger. I mean, yeah, they're tossing 9 back in there. They got 5 along the back line there.
Might just have to. I mean, do you start shooting a little bit from the outside, seeing how they have so many people here? They just keep serving it in.
Gonna toss a little shoulder in there.
My goodness.
And I think to your point, you know, you shoot deep, but Schaffner's shown that he's able to come out and he's able to catch a ball cleanly, not give a second chance. So,
yeah, it just
Clear Fork's just not giving up anything close.
I mean, the Flames have had some real quality opportunities. We're coming up on 2 minutes
right
here.
Right back at him again.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky touch
We've
there.
been saying it all game. It just feels like Mansfield Christian's going to have one
Yeah. I
sneak through, and they haven't been able to. Clear Fork's just done an outstanding job in the back. 2 minutes to go.
I mean, credit to Clear Fork defense and to their keeper and to
Liam Bear,
yeah,
the backup goalie.
2 saves from that young man tonight. Well played. Clear Fork a little possessing the ball a little bit. So we're talking about getting ready to name a player of the game here in a minute and a half. So, and
what a
nice
save
by Mansfield Christian keeper. Boy, that was a one-on-one with the keeper and a diving one-handed save. Now the Colts are kind of possessing the ball in the attacking third right now. Time running out, less than a minute left. Mansfield Christian's going to need going to have a foul on Clear Fork.
Get a little excited here at the end of the game.
Yeah. Here we go, McFadden. This might be one of their last runs here. Oh, my
What a
goodness.
rip.
That's what I'm talking about, Greg. That's what
you
I
were asking for it.
It's
You ask and you shall receive.
the last 20 seconds, so I wanted to do that 5 minutes ago.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's ball game. What a great game.
What a great game. Little Tuesday night fun down in the corral.
In the valley.
Got your mission's worth this evening.
That keeper is excited. He needs to go over and hug Mr. Bear. Was it Beer or Bear?
Beer.
He needs to go give Beer a hug. That didn't sound right. He needs to.
Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and then we'll take our final break of the evening here. When we check back, we'll go through our post-game, Bob and Bob post-game with our MVP and final stats, and we'll wrap it up here from the Colt Corral. Again, 1-0 Clear Fork Colts over the Mansfield Christian Flames, live and free on the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to this song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
Alrighty, we are here with our Mechanics Bank MVP, Liam Beer here. So first and foremost, hey, 1-0 win over kind of, I wouldn't say necessarily conference rival, but area rival in Mansfield Christian. So what was the game plan heading in? You know, what was the kind of goal?
Honestly, we knew that they were going to be a good rival and that their team was really tough, and we played with them off season together, and we knew that upcoming would be really difficult. So we knew that right off the bat, we were going to have to come out strong, and we're going to have to just attack instantly. And I knew as defense that I was going to have to play the hardest I could.
Yeah, yep. So what's kind of running through your head, right? There's 2 times throughout a game, balls coming at you. You know, you're holding that line, whether it's on a corner, free kick, I forget which one it necessarily was, but 2 goal line saves. You know, your backup goalie, hopefully getting some lunch tomorrow maybe by Schaffner there. But what's going through your mind there is holding the line? Oh,
I was so scared. I was just worried I was on the line, just sitting there. And I was like, you know what? What if he misses that ball? What if my goalie misses? I'm going to stay here just in case. I don't want to get in the way, and I'll just make sure that nothing gets past me. And that's what happened twice, and I was just like, ooh, that's a lot off my chest. It was just really scary, yeah.
There you go. So what's next, right? So I think you guys are now, 5-2 coming out of the game now. You know, a couple losses there to Madison and Lexington, right?
Yes.
So now you got a big game, Ontario. Is that your next game, or do you have one coming up before then?
That's our next game.
Okay.
We're getting ready for that.
What's game plan then heading into Ontario? I know they haven't necessarily lost the game in conference, kind of knocked you guys off the last, how many years? So what's the game plan heading in?
Really, it's just that we've been watching a couple of their games, see how they play, and we're going to come out really strong, just watch their players. And then they have a couple of players that are like really good. We're going to be watching them, and then it's just going to be a really difficult game, tough game, and it's going to be really good, exciting.
Perfect. Any shout-outs? Anybody out there maybe potentially listening live and free that you want to give any shout-outs to?
My grandma or my mom.
Okay.
They're really tough, and they've helped me through it all.
Perfect. Well, congrats again. Big win. MVP, way to save the team there. 2 goal line saves.
Thank you.
We'll kick it back upstairs. Thanks again for watching live and free here with the OH Report.
Welcome to Richland County's first artificial intelligence ATM. And if you car dance to the song you're listening to now, I will give you $50. See, that's something an ATM can never do.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Oh, we're serious.
Gosh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We hope your day is a little bit better today.
Yes, thank you.
In today's world of supply chain shortages and disruptions, having raw material or finished goods inventory on hand to fill customer orders is more important than ever. Based in North Central Ohio and with locations nationwide, including 5 throughout the Buckeye State, MWD Logistics can find your business the warehouse space needed to manage your distribution and logistic needs. Grow your bottom line with flexible warehousing solutions at MWD Logistics.
welcome back into the Bob and Bob Door Company post-game show. Another great evening we'll walk through now and recap Clear Fork's 1-0 victory over Mansfield Christian in boys soccer this evening. Kind of when you look at it, though, possession 65-35 in favor of Mansfield Christian, similar when you look at shots and shots on frame, 9 to the advantage of Mansfield Christian compared to 4 for Clear Fork, 6 on goal for Mansfield Christian, 3 on frame for Clear Fork, 4 and 4 from a corner perspective. Saves, a couple big saves there again, even from a defender, our MVP of the game from Clear Fork, Liam Bear. 0 cards. It was relatively a clean soccer match. And it comes down to then 7 fouls for Clear Fork, 5 for Mansfield Christian. So again, we thank you for allowing us to join you this evening, live and free on the OH Report. My name's Greg Atkinson. My side partner here, Ken Spencer, Jeremy Peoples on the camera. Mr. Thompson here holding down the fort, making sure we stay on track here. Again, appreciate you joining us this evening. Have a rest safe to your evenings, and hope to see you on a field or a court near you in the future. Again, live and free on the OH Report.